And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main card of Backlash. We're here, finally. And now we're kicking things off this pay-per-view. Criss Alexander taking on Ryback for the Intercontinental Championship. We saw Criss Alexander make his return just a couple of weeks ago against The Miz, where, again, he injured The Miz. Miz suffered a minor concussion just a couple of weeks ago, and an impressive match, beat The Miz. Moved on to a triple threat match the next week against Samoa Joe and Bad News Barrett. Criss Alexander, again, picking up the victory, thus making it to this match where he will face part of the Authority, Ryback, the reigning Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed the pre-show, I suggest you go back and watch it. It was a great show of Rey Mysterio making his return, beating longtime rival JBL. Also, pre-show, we saw Amore and Big Cass claim the Raw Tag Team titles. Lucha Dragons and Adrian Alexander extracted a little bit of revenge on Bad News Barrett. We've had a great night here with Backlash. And now we kick things off with the Intercontinental Champion on the line. Criss Alexander going against former tag team partner Ryback. Been a while since these two have shared a ring with each other. Criss Alexander has shown a lot of improvement. He was last in an iWWE ring. And here comes part of the Authority, the Intercontinental Champion, Ryback. Here comes the big guy. He is the top dog here in SmackDown. He holds the prestigious championship. Of course, the iWWE World right now on Raw. That may change here tonight. Things happen like they did on SmackDown just days after the Big Show beating Triple H. This world may very well jump to SmackDown, but as of right now, Ryback is the top dog on SmackDown, holding that Intercontinental Championship. Of course, sparked interest in the Authority. Shane McMahon choosing to keep Ryback as a protected guy, and that is what is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, Criss Alexander getting ready. Ryback looking furious. And now Ryback looking at things off. And Criss Alexander having an answer to Ryback. Of course, these guys know each other so well. Former tag team partners. And the referee now getting between these two, breaking it up. And that by Criss Alexander. Trying to egg on the Intercontinental Champion. And now Criss Alexander pushing Ryback against the ropes. Another cheap shot by the challenger here. Sending Ryback off the ropes and colliding with the referee. Criss Alexander with a headlock and now an arm lock and takes down Intercontinental Champion Ryback. And now back into the corner. Criss Alexander as Ryback separating the two now. Team break this time. Ryback now with the headlock. Wrenching down. Applying so much pressure here. And oh my goodness, Ryback catching Criss Axel. It's a devastating powerbomb. I think Criss Axel's back may have hit the ropes and a belly button punch. Ryback able to get back into control now here against Axel. Criss, huge knee, dropping Ryback. Now Ryback putting the boots to Criss Axel. Ryback, oh, working the leg. Son of Mr. Perfect. Oh, speaking of coming back into this match with a fireman's carry. And nice gut buster from Criss Axel. Axel bringing the elbow down from a former partner and drops that knee onto the back of Ryback's head. And a back suplex now, folding up the champion. Ryback not looking good here tonight. Criss Axel maybe onto something. Criss Axel now sends Ryback into the corner. And no, Ryback sending Criss Axel and colliding with him. Oh my goodness, look at the strength of Ryback. Criss Axel, Russian leg sweep. Out of desperation, I believe. And now look at this, going for a hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ryback. Champion keeping this match alive here. Criss Axel, the challenger, looking phenomenal here against the champion Ryback. And now headlock expertly applied here on Criss Axel. Look at the pressure this guy is able to apply on a Ryback. Look at this. And Criss Axel releases the hold. Go back on the offensive here. And now off the ropes. Criss Axel sends Ryback. And no, Ryback, right hand. Snapmare. And now Ryback. Oh, elbow. Criss Axel catches Ryback here. And now belly to belly suplex on the champion. Ryback's in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Snapmare. Criss Axel, the running neck snap. He's got it on Ryback. Criss Axel is all sorts of fired up here. 1, he's got a hook of the leg. 2, kick out from Ryback. Criss Axel is so close to capturing that Intercontinental Championship. And has Ryback holstered that modified neck breaker. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Criss Axel was seconds away from capturing that Intercontinental Championship. The reason why Criss Axel has made his return here to SmackDown was for that title. And now sends Ryback into the corner. Ryback having other ideas here. And oh my goodness, that alley-oop powerbomb. Ryback is destroying Criss Axel here. And oh, made a clothesline. Criss Axel's in a lot of trouble here. Hook of the leg, Ryback, the champion. 1, 2, is he going to retain? Kick out. Criss Axel still alive here. Ryback looking a little frustrated. Criss Axel back to his feet and catches Ryback before Ryback could. Oh, a knee And Ryback stumbles a little bit, but is able to get out of whatever Curtis Axel was going for. And now a snapmare. Down back to a headlock. Curtis Axel controlling the match. Wait a second. Ryback now headlock of his own. Releases the hold. Oh! Kick to the gut. And Curtis Axel plants the champ down. DDT. Working the legs now of Ryback. Curtis Axel going top rope. Curtis Axel may have definitely learned a thing or two since he was away, but Roy Ryback catches Curtis Axel. And this might spell it out for the dreams of Curtis Axel. Shell-shocked. Ryback, hook of the leg, 1, 2, kick out from Curtis Axel, keeping this match and his dreams of capturing the Intercontinental Championship alive. And Ryback slams Curtis Axel down to the mat. Curtis Axel slowly back to his feet here. And look at that German suplex. Curtis Axel pulling that out of nowhere. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, and a kick out by Ryback. Tell you what, this match has definitely shifted into high gear here. Huge right hook to the gut from Ryback. And now look at the strength of the big guy. Military press. And just treats him like yesterday's garbage. And Ryback working on the limbs of Curtis Axel. And Curtis Axel with that go behind Russian leg sweep. Curtis Axel now working the arms of Ryback. Curtis Axel definitely needs to pull those big moves out at this crucial time here. Of course, that German suplex definitely. Oh, look at this, sending Ryback to the other corner and colliding with Ryback. Clothesline of his own. And here we go. That snapmare running neck twist. And Curtis Axel going for the pin. Smart move. 1, 2, 3. Curtis Axel is our new Intercontinental Champion. And Curtis Axel can't believe it. Curtis Axel beating Ryback. Big Show couldn't do something Criss Alexander hasn't been able to do. The Authority managed to keep the title on Ryback for this long, but Curtis Axel, after just making his return weeks ago, has managed to pick off Ryback here tonight. And right here, the move out of nowhere, as I was talking about, Ryback. Oh, look at that German suplex that folds up Ryback. I thought for sure Curtis Axel had it there. And right here, that neck snap that folds Ryback down in half. Curtis Axel, Intercontinental Champion. Good job, Curtis Axel, getting the victory here tonight over the big guy. And Curtis Axel, I believe, definitely deserves that Intercontinental Championship. The hard work he's been putting in since his return, that is the improvement right there. And now Curtis Axel is the face of SmackDown. Congratulations, Curtis Axel. Ladies and gentlemen, though, Cody Rhodes, Smokey, this is last minute, booked by Triple H. Smokey has actually beaten CJ twice and beaten John Cena in a triple threat match indirectly. He's beaten Roman Reigns and Finn Balor all within the last month. Since losing to John Cena, Smokey looking to get a pay-per-view win for the first time, I believe, since Extreme Rules, when he beat John Cena initially for that United States Championship, which, by the way, if you ask me, Smokey is looking very well in contention for that title. As I said, beating CJ in singles and beating CJ and John Cena in triple threat competition. Smokey has definitely been on a roll on Raw in this impromptu interbrand matchup, a Raw versus SmackDown. Perhaps one of SmackDown's finest now against one of Raw's finest. And here comes Cody Rhodes. Was scheduled to face Randy Orton here tonight. Randy Orton inactive due to an injury in his foot. Of course, happened in his match with Rob Van Dam in the tournament, no less, for the number one contender. That was Orton's chance to finally shine. Gotta wonder how frustrated Orton's gotta be now that that spot went to the Big Show. But if the Big Show can somehow manage to pull out a victory, that title comes to SmackDown. And here comes the man who has turned a complete 180 since his debut here a few months ago. And I think this guy's obsession with beating John Cena in the United States Championship chase, I believe he got a little bit of his fix last Monday night on Raw. As I said, he beat CJ and John Cena in a triple threat match. If the title was on the line, Smokey would have walked out with the title. But since CJ rightfully earned his number one contenders match, his title shot, one-on-one, back at Money in the Bank in that TLC match against Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor, and AJ Styles as well, CJ's allowed his one-on-one shot. But gotta wonder if Smokey keeps this up. SummerSlam is just right around the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes, Smokey. Match number 2 is on the way here, and look at the right hand. That's exactly how we thought we would see Smokey here. Brawler-esque style, and enziguri to Cody Rhodes. Welcome to Backlash. Smokey Rhodes just stomping away at Cody Rhodes here. And oh, body shot. Cody Rhodes trying to get something in, but Smokey not going to let that happen. That chop that just lights up Cody Rhodes' chest. Cody Rhodes tosses Smokey at the ropes and catches him with the kitchen sink. Belly button punch from Smokey, trying to get back into this match. And another body shot, more body shots. Oh! Another kick to the head and enziguri. Oh, Cody Rhodes, elbow to the gut, trying to get back in his right hook. And going for both of superstars, had the same idea, kick. And oh my goodness, that bridging. I don't even know what you call that bridging powerbomb almost. Cody Rhodes now, no, Smokey leaving the ring to compose himself for a second. May have been the right thing to do. Elbow to the back of the head. Cody Rhodes answers. And now working the arm of Smokey. Nice drop kick there by Cody Rhodes. And now Cody Rhodes stomping away at Smokey. And Smokey catches Cody Rhodes with a jawbreaker and now sends Cody Rhodes into the corner. Oh, and look at Smokey. What's Smokey thinking here? Oh, that famouser from the top rope to Cody Rhodes. And Smokey thinking that's enough, is it? 1, 2, and a kick out from Cody Rhodes. Oh, jawbreaker by Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes now sending Smokey over the top rope and crashing to the bottom. This match is spilling to the outside, ladies and gentlemen. And DDT, reverse DDT from Cody Rhodes. As you guys all know, that is very thin padding on the outside here. Cody Rhodes torquing the neck. Smokey. Wait, Smokey unexpectedly tossing Cody Rhodes into that ring post. Referee had a count of 6. Cody Rhodes just getting to his feet. Cody Rhodes makes it into the ring at a count of 7. And snapmare by Smokey. And look at the elbows come raining down on Cody Rhodes. And look at the leg drop here by Smokey. Smokey's been all over Cody Rhodes. And wait a second, Cody Rhodes, as I say that, shoves Smokey. Smokey retaliates, has an answer, getting back into this match. And oh my goodness, Cody Rhodes is in trouble. That sit out, that rib breaker, excuse me. Hook of the leg, Smokey 1, 2, kick out by Cody Rhodes. Well, I don't even think has anything left in the tank. If he does, he's gonna have to pull something out of his ass real soon, because Smokey sends Cody Rhodes over the top rope now. Smokey out to follow. We have definitely seen a different side of Smokey here as of late. Wait a second, sending Cody Rhodes into that corner. And look at that right hand that just knocks Cody Rhodes down. Wait, Cody Rhodes attacks the knee. Oh, bulldog to Smokey. And now back in the ring at a count of 5 for Cody Rhodes. Smokey's starting to show signs of life and back in the ring just before the 7 count. Cody Rhodes has Smokey reeling on the ropes. And wait a second, that beautiful disaster knocks Smokey to the mat. That might be enough. 1, is it 2? And a kick out by Smokey. May have knocked a couple of screws loose. And oh, huge right hand to the face of Smokey. Drops him again. And Cody Rhodes thinking. I think he's thinking crossroads. And he is. He hits it on Smokey. Is that going to be enough to put the former United States champion down? 1, 2, kick out. Just in the nick of time. And Smokey gets the shoulder up. That had to have been instinct. Now Cody Rhodes sending Smokey into the corner. Cody Rhodes bringing Smokey to that top rope where you can hit the... Oh, wait a second. What is this? What is this? That muscle buster type move. That may have done it. Cody Rhodes. Wait a second. Should have gone for a pin there. Smokey taking control with a Russian leg sweep and now has his eyes set on Cody Rhodes. And he sets him up and gets every second of it. Smokey, hook of the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Cody Rhodes now 2. And Smokey, I believe the frustration has set now. Cody Rhodes arm drag. Trying to get back into this match. That might be it. 1, 2. And a kick out by Smokey. Keeping the match alive still. Oh, and Smokey should not pander to the crowd. Wait a second. And Cody Rhodes walked right into a right hand from Smokey on the rebound. Catches Cody Rhodes with a knee. And Cody Rhodes, I think, is in trouble here. Look at this. Oh, no. It's that pile driver. Oh, my goodness. Dropped Cody Rhodes on the top of his head. That move took John Cena out for a couple of weeks. 2, 3. And put Cody Rhodes to rest here tonight. Smokey up another huge victory here in the iWWE. Look at that rib breaker. Right here, the beautiful disaster. Almost sure to give you a concussion if it connects right to your skull. And that arm drag allowed Cody Rhodes to get back into this match. But right here, it's that package pile driver that is so dangerous. Oh my goodness, from Smokey. That it gives him the 3 count and the victory. A well-deserved and well-needed victory here at Backlash. Smokey seems almost unstoppable. His only kryptonite being John Cena. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line next. The Celtic Dynasty going against the Dudley Boys, who made their return on SmackDown against Fandango, Tyler Breeze, in the Extreme Rules match for a little warm-up for tonight, and things did not go their way. Tyler Breeze and Fandango managed to pick up a win over the Dudley Boys. And I think that might have derailed the Dudley Boys' momentum going in here. The Celtic Dynasty, of course, still undefeated. Celtic Dynasty also made their debut against the Dudley Boys on SmackDown a few months ago. Have not lost. And now you see the Celtic Dynasty donning a new look. Can the Celtic Dynasty get another victory over one of the most decorated tag teams in professional wrestling? Getting it done under the Dudley Boys' terms, the Extreme Rules match with the titles on the line. It's definitely going to be a grueling match. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, Criss Alexander taking on SmackDown General Manager, part of the Authority, Shane McMahon, in a no disqualifications match. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, that grudge match. Their saga, their rivalry continues, getting so personal. And of course, our main event for the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship, Bray Wyatt, The Big Show, Triple H. That's all still to come tonight. Plus the United States Championship match. Backlash turning to still be one of iWWE's finest pay-per-views, and we're still only 5 matches in. We still got another 5 to go. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. Celtic Dynasty, of course, still in the first reign of their tag title. Excuse me, in the first reign of their tag team titles. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Half of the Dudley boys, Bubba Dudley. Little rusty, a little bit of ring rust. They haven't come in a ring other than their return a week ago. The Celtic Dynasty's debut months ago. Been in an iWWE ring in over 10 years. The boys are still trying to adjust. But a victory for the Celtic Dynasty and capturing the SmackDown Tag Team title, the perfect way to bounce back from that ring rust. And of course, the other half of the Dudleys, the other half of the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling, that's Devon Dudley. Devon was putting work in the Fandango, repeatedly tossed in to that ring apron on SmackDown. So even if they won the match, they definitely left a dent in Fandango and Tyler Breeze. I believe that if the Celtic Dynasty survive here tonight, they will have almost wiped out every single tag team in the SmackDown division. And here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, that new look is haunting. And all you can do is watch in awe as this tag team approaches the, because these two have literally taken the SmackDown tag team division form and are definitely the fastest rising tag team in iWWE history. And the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line, of course. Gentlemen, that is what it's all about. That is why the two premier teams from SmackDown are in this ring at Backlash. The match officially underway here. And the Celtic Dynasty getting in control in the early goings of the matchup. And look at Alex Snow, the combinations on Bubba Dudley. Devon fighting back. So is Snow, though. Aaron Snow may already be looking for the first weapon in the matchup. Devon Dudley has other words. Alex Snow sends Bubba Dudley for that huge. And wait, oh, huge! Devon slamming Aaron Snow's face into the commentary table here, and now back into the ring. Bubba Dudley escaping that STO combination from Alex Snow and answers with a backbreaker. Aaron Snow going after Bubba Dudley, but Devon Dudley capitalizes on the distraction, and so does Alex Snow. Back suplex. Devon Dudley hammering away at Aaron Snow. Devon Dudley trying to get... Oh, look at that sling blade to Bubba. Devon Dudley takes advantage of Alex Snow's distracted on Bubba Dudley. Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team match is pure chaos. Bubba Dudley getting the first weapon in this match. Looking for a ladder here. And, oh, going for Aaron, but Aaron's able to grab the ladder and clocks Bubba Ray Dudley. Devon Dudley going to the second rope here. Huge senton. Alex Snow, and Aaron Snow keeps brutalizing Bubba Ray Dudley with the ladder. Devon coming over to grab a weapon. Grabs the ladder, and Alex Snow, I believe, going for a springboard move last second. And Team 3D, the Dudley boys, taking control here. I think Devon Dudley, accidentally attacking Bubba Dudley. I think Devon accidentally hit Alex Snow in the back of the head. Now Aaron Snow has that ladder. Bubba Dudley hits the ring post. Devon Dudley clocked by that ladder. Alex Snow now as Bubba Dudley. Look at that. Aaron Snow keeps stomping away and brutalizing Devon. Smacked right into the steel post as well. And the Celtic Dynasty, ladies and gentlemen, having their way with the Dudley boys. And the ladder right to Devon. Aaron Snow focusing his attention on Bubba Dudley. The Dudley boys getting beat down here. And oh my goodness, nice counter to a counter by Aaron Snow. And Devon catches Alex Snow for a bulldog. Aaron Snow sends Bubba Dudley careening into the apron. As I said, this is tag team madness here. And a double block punch. Devon Dudley trying to get into this match. Kick to the gut. And a backbreaker to Alex Snow. Aaron Snow keeps sending Bubba Dudley into that apron. Bubba Dudley getting abused here in this match. Over and over again, Aaron Snow taking a page out of the book of the Dudleys. Of course, this is what the Dudleys was doing to Fandango on SmackDown. Devon Dudley as Alex Snow now tosses Alex Snow inside the ring. Huge elbow. And oh my goodness, Bubba Dudley bouncing off the steel post. Alex Snow, huge drop kick. Aaron Snow is brutalizing Bubba Dudley with the go behind. And Alex Snow hitting that Dublin neck breaker. 1, 2, kick out Devon Dudley, and just barely, while Bubba Dudley and Aaron Snow fight it out on the outside here. Alex Snow is taking control inside the ring. Bubba Dudley now bringing Aaron Snow inside the ring. Alex Snow, huge kick to the gut. And look at Bubba Dudley taunting here to the fans. May not be wise, and clotheslines from Bubba Dudley. Combinations from Alex Snow, and now pin. Bubba Dudley didn't see it, and a huge kick out by Devon at the last second. Aaron Snow with the reversal, right hands from both members of the Celtic Dynasty. Bubba Dudley floats behind. Devon Dudley floats behind. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dudley boys on fire here. Capitalize on Alex Snow. 1, 2, and a kick out just before the 3 count. And now the Dudley boys double teaming Alex Snow. Aaron Snow in for the save on his brother. Both now in opposite corners. Going top rope, Aaron Snow is. I think Devon Dudley has the same idea. Oh my goodness. Aaron Snow, Phoenix, flight from the top rope, and Alex Snow as sidekick. That might be enough. And Alex Snow, wait a second, I think was trying to attack Bubba, accidentally broke up the pin. And now going for a pin of his own. And a huge sidekick. Bubba Dudley able to kick out though. And again, the Celtic Dynasty taking control here, sending Bubba Dudley into the corner. Alex Snow now bringing Bubba Dudley to the top rope. Aaron Snow working on the legs of Devon, and now look at that Hurricane Rana. Cover now on Devon. 1, 2, kick out by Devon. The match is still alive here. And wait a second, look at this, the saving grace from Devon. Going for the pin on Aaron Snow. Alex Snow doesn't see it. 2, kick out just before 3. Again, Alex Snow, huge knee. Aaron Snow, huge knee, and double knees to Bubba Dudley. And knees to the groin of Devon. Bubba Dudley fighting back into this match. Power bomb to Alex Snow, and that hit with authority. Aaron Snow turning his attention towards Bubba Dudley. Missed the drop kick. And the pin now on Alex Snow. Devon Dudley. Alex Snow's able to catch out. Devon Dudley trying to make sure Aaron Snow stays down. Back suplex. And now the Dublin neck breaker executed again on Bubba Dudley. Devon kicks out at 2. And now both members of the Celtic Dynasty working on Devon. Alex Snow turns his attention back to Bubba. And that snapmare driver. Aaron Snow going for a powerbomb, reversed by Devon. Devon with a pin here. 2 and a kick out. Modified arm drag by Alex Snow, goes for a cover as well. And Aaron Snow fights back. 2 and a kick out by Bubba Dudley. These tag teams are so back and forth. Neck breaker. Dragon Sleeper applied to Bubba Dudley. Devon Dudley. Oh! Bubba Dudley fighting out of it. Devon sending Aaron over the top rope. Both members of the Dudley boys leaving the ring. Bubba trying to get another weapon here. Alex Snow taunting him. We got a baseball bat in this ring, ladies and gentlemen. Bubba Dudley now targeted on Aaron Snow along with Devon, and the double teams. Alex Snow rushing to the save and cracked open by Bubba Dudley. Devon now fighting Alex desperately trying to get back into this, save his brother from that baseball bat mauling, and sends Devon into those steps. Alex Snow trying to save his brother here. Belly to belly suplex. Bubba Dudley now trying to save it for his team, going back to Aaron Snow, and elbow. Celtic Dynasty not looking good here. Bubba Dudley sending Aaron Snow into the ring. Devon back to Alex Snow. Oh, sending him right into that apron. Aaron Snow has Bubba Dudley in the corner. Devon now working Alex Snow in the apron repeatedly, slamming his ribs into that wooden part of the apron, the roughest part, and caught Bubba with that Hurricane Rana. Now going for a cover. Devon not paying attention. Alex Snow, look at the Celtic Dynasty here, able to get the victory from the Dudley boys. Celtic Dynasty going to SummerSlam as SmackDown Tag Team Champions. There was that Dublin neck breaker from Alex Snow earlier in the matchup. And what chaos ensured here tonight. And Bubba Dudley, look at him here, exploding clothesline after clothesline. And a final clothesline right there to Aaron Snow. And right here, the Celtic Dynasty. No, Bubba Dudley with the float behind. Both members of the Dudley Boys with the float behind. But right here, as Devon Dudley was distracted with Alex Snow, the way that Bubba Dudley crashes here, and mind you, Bubba Dudley, oh my goodness, Bubba Dudley had already taken a Phoenix flight from the top rope. And that was what got the 3 count for the Celtic Dynasty, who have retained their SmackDown Tag Team Championships here against the Dudleys. That was a great match by these two tag teams, but in the end, the Celtic Dynasty once again comes out as the victors. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, still SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Dynasty. And up next, we have the United States title on the line. CJ, who defeated Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor, AJ Styles in that TLC match at Money in the Bank, earned his shot here against John Cena, who defeated Smokey last month at Money in the Bank, just barely and narrowing, clinching on to that title. He meets CJ here tonight. Just over the halfway point of tonight. CJ looking to complete exactly what he was saying when he made his debut here. Said it didn't matter if it was Smokey or John Cena. He's going to be the next United States champion. Ladies and gentlemen, he outlasted AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Dolph Ziggler in a TLC match to get here tonight. CJ has definitely earned his spot. Now, can he be the next United States champion? Of course, he is the Street King. Looking to add the Street Champ to his moniker. After tonight, as I said, hoping to get that victory. CJ, the former Street Fighter, of course, was brought in by Booker T, trained by Booker T in the Performance Center. Made his debut and has not looked back ever since. And as you can tell, obviously going places, has a match with John for the United States Championship. Right now, here comes the champion.
We're all history. Now it's time to make some of my own.
John Cena had to take 3 weeks off after Money in the Bank to heal a nagging neck injury that was sustained by Smokey. All those pile drivers, the DDT from the top rope. Smokey hit the move on John Cena and aggravated his neck. We know that neck is surgically repaired. Made his return in a triple threat match featuring CJ and Smokey. And though he was not pinned, Smokey walked out of Raw as the victor, getting the win. And John Cena now seems to be, doesn't have doubts. He should be worried about what's around the corner. And the United States Championship, ladies and gentlemen, on the line at Backlash. John Cena, CJ, fighting for that title right there. You know, he is ready as ever. The champ, ready as ever. Referee starting the match, and here we go, lockup. Now John Cena working the arm. CJ here has the arm in a different kind of hold, and John Cena with the go behind hammerlock. These two very well evenly matched. John Cena putting some torque on that arm, and look at this armbar takedown by CJ, one-upping the champ, and John Cena rolling out of that armbar. Nicely done. Of course, that is the in-ring veteran. Look at the club there. That is the in-ring veteran, John Cena. And look at this spine buster. CJ may have done his homework on the champ, but nonetheless, John Cena attacking the knee to try to get back into this match. And belly-to-belly suplex. CJ. And CJ takes the legs out from the champ. Bringing the champ back to a vertical base, and look at the elbow there. John Cena catches the challenger, jawbreaker, going for a kick to the gut, and CJ had it scouted, answered with a clothesline. Ooh, forearm shot. Huge right arm, and look at that. That is the brawling style of CJ. As I said, he's a former street fighter. Ooh, elbows to the face of John Cena. Another right hook. Look at this. Russian leg sweep. What a forearm. Comes crashing down. Cena's face. Here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out by John Cena. CJ almost capturing his first title here. His first title anywhere. And Cena with a snap suplex. The CJ. And CJ arm drag to John Cena. And what a body shot from CJ. As I said, these two now going back and forth on the attack. And what a flip suplex. Elbow drop comes raining down on CJ by John Cena. And now Irish whip. Rebound hip toss. John Cena now getting back into this match all over the challenger. In the opening contents, it was the other way around. Huge elbow drop to the back this time by John Cena. And now, oh wait, look at this sunset flip power bomb by John Cena. CJ showing signs of life, getting back to his feet. And look at this neck breaker by John Cena. CJ looked like he landed a little awkwardly there. Now, here we go, John Cena. You can't see me, looking for a little 5-knuckle shuffle on CJ, and gets it. And you know what follows the 5-knuckle shuffle, don't you? John Cena scouting it. CJ back to his feet. And the FU on CJ. John Cena gets all of it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Kick out. I thought for sure John Cena just had that match sealed. CJ kicking out. CJ, again, not looking too well here. Reverse suplex from John Cena to CJ. That'll knock the wind out of you. And CJ with a reversal. This is his chance to get back into this match. He's got to do something. And going for a cover is something, but I don't think he's going to have John Cena here too, and a kick out. CJ now. Club to the back of John Cena. Snapmare from John Cena. And drop kick to the back of the head. Wait a second. CJ going top rope here. Is it going to pay off? And look at that. Ode to Booker T. He calls that the Brooklyn Heat, the Harlem Heat. 2. And almost 3 there by CJ. That was a nice leg drop. Oh, and John Cena. And what a crushing blow to the face. John Cena looking to keep that United States Championship around his waist, and a knee to the face of CJ. John Cena waiting for CJ to get up. No, boot keeping CJ down. Another right hand seemed to have dazed CJ. And look at this power bomb. And he's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, and a kick out by CJ. Again, keeping this match alive. John Cena. Wait a second. No, CJ able to bring John Cena to the corner. And now look at this. CJ beating John Cena down. CJ now looking at Cena, who's draped over that rope, and drop kick to Cena. That ultimate super drop kick. CJ now with the hook of the leg. 2. And a kick out from John Cena now. I think CJ thought he had it. Just goes to show this is the measuring stick of the iWWE. A knee right to the face. That street fighting technique. And now again bringing John Cena to the corner. CJ looking to place John Cena on that top rope. And CJ climbs the top rope as well. Super back suplex, and that folds John Cena up. And again now going for a cover. CJ might have it. 2, and a kick out by John Cena. And what is CJ gonna have to do to put John Cena down? Huge right hand. And oh my goodness, more right hands to John Cena. And ladies and gentlemen, CJ has just busted John Cena wide open here. Another elbow shot. John Cena is in a lot of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Snapmare by CJ and headlock. Looking to apply the pressure, increase that blood flow. John Cena right back to his feet, but CJ back on the offense. A John Cena Samoan drop. Not letting Cena breathe. CJ, very smart, that axe kick. Ladies and gentlemen, that might be enough. 1, 2, and a kick out again by John Cena. And I think CJ now knows what he's got to do in this matchup to put John Cena away here. Clothesline. CJ looking out. This may be the final moments in this match. A chop. John Cena, though, out of nowhere. Suplex. Oh, this is where John Cena gets deadly. Scouting it. CJ had it. Has it scouted. F-U onto CJ. And that might be enough. 1, 2, 3. John Cena. The comeback of the pay-per-view. And John Cena wins it. CJ so close, pulling everything in his arsenal to try to beat John Cena. And John Cena, F-U, and gets the 3 count. That was a nice reverse suplex there. Went for the cover now again. Just before the 3 count. And CJ right here was on fire. Right here, that axe kick. I thought for sure CJ got it with the axe kick, but it just took that one opening, that opportunity. John Cena sets CJ up. Hit the FU for the 3 count. And John Cena retains the United States Championship here tonight. Busted open, but still United States Champion. Good job, John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on. Our next match, sparking a war over on SmackDown. We've got the rebellious Criss Alexander going against SmackDown General Manager Shane McMahon, part of the Authority. And in my personal opinion, I don't think this is smart at all. I think Criss Alexander should have kept his mouth shut and listened to a McMahon. When you're in the WWE, you do not go against the Authority. However, Criss Alexander, his brother Adrian Alexander, both feeling very strongly against the Authority, have spoken out, even done something about it, and they have been paid the price. Adrian Alexander victorious here tonight. Can Criss Alexander say the same thing? Of course, Criss Alexander would love to have beaten his boss here tonight. Would love to say that he has a victory. He has beaten Shane McMahon down to an inch of his life. But all Criss Alexander wants is a measure of payback, measure of revenge from being screwed out of the Intercontinental Championship twice at Payback and at Money in the Bank. This man now has a chance to get even with the Authority. This is what Criss Alexander has been waiting for. And the white and gold symbolizing his opportunity here. A golden opportunity here. Criss Alexander literally has a chance to do every single employee wants to do to their boss every day. The prophetic Messiah. All the pain, all the hate, all the emotion that's flowing through right now is about to be unleashed. And if I was Shane McMahon, I would not want to be in the way of that punishment. Criss Alexander has said he has not given up on his quest for Intercontinental Champion. He's just put on hold to deal with bigger issues. The bigger issue being Authority. Adrian Alexander, Criss Alexander being the only ones on Raw to take a stand. Here comes Shane McMahon, SmackDown General Manager. The guy who recruited the Dynasty, who retained their SmackDown team titles against the Dudley Boys earlier tonight. The guy who is personally responsible Ryback holding on to the title at Money in the Bank. The man personally responsible for screwing over Criss Alexander. Criss Alexander's been waiting for this moment for the last 4 weeks. Shane McMahon been waiting for this moment the last 4 weeks. And Shane going right after the knee of Criss Alexander. A cheap shot. And look at that slap across the face. Look at Criss trying to get back into this match now. And oh, that side kick. They have knocked out some teeth. And of course, we knew it wasn't going to be long until we saw weapons getting pulled from this match. Criss Alexander looking. And that ladder comes into play here. Oh, Shane McMahon. His head might have hit the barricade there. Might want to check on Shane McMahon, who's getting just brutalized by this ladder. And oh my goodness, DDT on the top of Criss Alexander's head, on the outside of this ring. Shane McMahon fighting back now. Oh, tossing Criss Alexander into the barricade. Criss Alexander with a knee to the gut. Shane back, knee to the gut, rinse, repeat. Oh, caught with a forearm. And Shane McMahon been floored by Criss Alexander. Now Criss Alexander tossing Shane McMahon. No, elbow. Oh, what a clothesline from Shane. Criss Alexander, Russian leg sweep for a reversal. These two battling out here on the outside, and Criss Alexander trying to get the fans hyped up here. Back to a vertical base. And oh no, butterfly suplex on that steel steps. Oh my God. Shane McMahon taking that brutal punishment Northern Light suplex. Still on the outside here. And now going top rope. Criss Alexander looking out. And frog splash gets all of it on Shane McMahon from the top rope to the outside. And I will tell you, Criss Alexander putting the punishment to Shane, tossing him all over this arena. Oh, Shane McMahon catching Criss. And now look at the float over DDT. Shane McMahon still got to be feeling that butterfly suplex, though, on the steel steps. God, that would break anybody. And Shane McMahon is still going here as he lifts Criss Alexander under the barricade. Oh, and here we go. This is what we were afraid of. Criss Alexander. Oh, my goodness, to the back of the head. Shane McMahon. Oh, my goodness. Now to the front of the head, the face. And now pummelizing Criss Alexander here. The abuse. And Shane McMahon is not done. Shane McMahon tossing those steel steps all over. Oh, right hook. Caught Shane. And oh, kick to the gut. Criss Alexander catches Shane for a jawbreaker. And the Lou Thez press as those right hands come raining down. And now look at this Anaconda Vice looking to choke out Shane McMahon on the outside here. Cannot tap out, and Criss Alexander releases the hold. Shane McMahon, fireman's carry. And that float over DDT. Body shot from Shane McMahon. Oh, look at that. Oh, and a kick repeatedly. And this fight still out here on the outside, just as personal as we thought it was going to be. Criss Alexander, body shot. And what a slap to the face. Belly to belly, going for it, but Shane McMahon with an elbow and back suplex. Look at Shane McMahon now on this side. Both superstars incapacitated here. Both slowly getting to their feet at the same time. Shane McMahon again. The repeated shots to the chest cavity. Going for a cover, but there's no pins outside here. Thanks Shane McMahon for getting that. This is not a falls count anywhere. Just a no disqualification match. Shot to the back of Criss Alexander's head. And now choking out Criss. Most of this match occurring on the outside. Using the environment to their advantage. We saw Criss Alexander execute a butterfly suplex to Shane on the steps. Shane McMahon tossing Criss into the barricade. Shane getting Criss back up and now tossing him right into the steel steps. Criss Alexander trying to get back into this match. Slaps across the face and a loose Des press again. Look at those right hands to the face of Shane McMahon. And now here we go, the other set of steel steps. Shane McMahon, this has gotta be karma. Oh, Shane McMahon rolling out of harm's way. But again, out of the side of the face, and Criss Alexander tenderizing Shane McMahon repeatedly. Shots to the back. Kick to the gut, slap to the face. Criss Alexander as Shane McMahon past the, oh wait a second, Shane McMahon out of nowhere tossing into that apron. And again, throwing him into that apron. Shane McMahon bringing Criss back inside the ring here. Criss Alexander avoiding that headshot, that punch to the back of the head. Instead, the Dragon Suplex to Shane McMahon. Look at Criss here's winded. Shane McMahon. Wait a second, we have a hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out by Shane. Toll has been taken on these two superstars. And the prophecy has been hit on Shane McMahon, and that might be enough. 1, 2, kick out by Shane McMahon, and Criss Alexander can't believe it. Turns his attention back on the inheritance of the McMahon family, and Shane McMahon tossing Criss Alexander with a scoop slam. Oh, here we go, the McMahon shuffle here. We haven't seen this in a while. Oh, another right hand. And a final right hand that drops Criss Alexander. Shane McMahon might have it here. 1, 2, kick out by Criss Alexander. This match almost becoming Shane's. And Criss Alexander has Shane McMahon, the prophetic plex. Shane McMahon lands on the top of his head. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, kick out. Shane McMahon once again getting a shoulder up. And of course, Criss Alexander giving a prayer. Wait a second, Shane McMahon crawling to his feet, throwing Criss Alexander into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness. And we know what Shane McMahon is up to as he goes to the top here. He goes coast to coast on Criss Alexander. And Criss Alexander's in trouble. Shane McMahon might have it. 2, 3. Shane McMahon defeats Criss Alexander here. And the fans just raining down boos here. Criss trying his heart out here against Shane McMahon, not getting it done. And right here, the prophecy almost put Shane McMahon down. And right here, that combination of punches almost again bringing Criss down for the 3 count. And kick out to Criss right here, the coast to coast. Right there, look at that. Right to the ribs, and Criss Alexander, I think, might have got all of that impact. 3 count. And Shane McMahon here, victorious against Criss Alexander. Of course, all the punishment earlier in the match. I think it was the steel steps to the back of the head that ensured that Shane McMahon got the victory here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got to move on as we go to the rivalry that seems to just keep heating up as the months go by. Dean Ambrose looking to finally get some revenge on Seth Rollins after being screwed over for months here. From finally achieving his dreams and winning the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship, Dean Ambrose got screwed out a month later by the Authority, who paid off the refs to make sure Seth Rollins won, not getting his fair rematch, Triple H winning that fatal 4-way match. And now Dean Ambrose looking to get some revenge on Seth Rollins, who got screwed out of his rematch as well. And here comes the lunatic fringe that is known as Dean Ambrose. As I said, former world champion here. Looks ready as ever for Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose standing tall here tonight. Will he be standing tall after this match is said and done with? Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins becoming perfect rivals here. And here comes the other former world champion. Lost the title at the bank. His rematch was if he won the 8-man tournament, which Bray Wyatt did. Seth Rollins getting screwed by Triple H. Gotta wonder the tension in the Authority between Seth Rollins and Triple H. Good news for the Authority though, Shane McMahon picking off Criss Alexander just moments ago in a phenomenal no disqualifications match. These two are sure to have another 5-star classic matchup. Of course, these two stole the show at Extreme Rules. Their Iron Man match went down to sudden death. Getting the match started. Lock up. Dean Ambrose slamming Seth Rollins down to the mat already. This is Seth Rollins like he's nothing. Seth Rollins bringing Dean Ambrose to the ropes. And referee breaking it up, and a huge cheap shot. Right hand from Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose switching it up now. Arm lock on Seth Rollins. No, Seth Rollins. Reversal. Headlock. And takes Dean Ambrose down. And a huge right hand from Seth Rollins. Dean Ambrose sends Seth Rollins up and over the top rope. And now we have a battle that is coming out here. This no holds barred match. This battle's now going to the ramp. Dean Ambrose tosses Seth Rollins around. This match continuing on the ramp here. And oh! Dean Ambrose trying to snap the arm of Seth Rollins. And a scoop slam by Dean Ambrose on the ramp here. Dean Ambrose bringing Rollins back towards the arena. And Dean Ambrose has Rollins underneath that bottom rope. And now meets Rollins back into the ring, and a snapmare from Dean Ambrose. Raking the eyes here. Seth Rollins, nice reversal. That DDT. Dean Ambrose, nice reversal with a kick to the gut. And a neck breaker. Dean Ambrose only getting a 2 count here. More rakes to the eyes of Seth Rollins. And Dean Ambrose with the go behind and DDT. Dean Ambrose raking the eyes multiple times. Seth Rollins, and now a back suplex. Dean Ambrose now with a pin attempt, 2, and a kick out by Seth Rollins. Oh, and a kick to the back. Dean Ambrose has been all over Seth Rollins here. Look at Seth Rollins go. Oh, and another kick to the face, that one-legged drop kick. Look at that standing shooting star press from Seth Rollins. That is impressive. Snapmare and headlock by Seth Rollins, now locked in. Dean Ambrose fighting back to a vertical base, and he is fighting. He escapes out of the hold. Back into offensive. No, Seth Rollins with the go behind. And now back into offensive control. Seth Rollins is going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins now getting a weapon from under the ring. Sledgehammer and back suplex from Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose not going to let that sledgehammer come into play here. And the forearms. Seth Rollins battling back here. Scoop slam on the outside. Seth Rollins caught by Dean Ambrose. Oh, and look at this cloverleaf. The lasso. Oh no, Seth Rollins, look at the strength there. Able to escape. And now Seth Rollins getting a steel chair, and Dean Ambrose again not letting him use it. And look at here, Seth Rollins going all over Dean Ambrose, no holds barred. This is not a false count anywhere match, and Dean Ambrose fighting back. And the sea of chairs there, bulldog by Dean Ambrose. Those steel chairs definitely had to have played their toll. Russian leg sweep again on both men. Those steel chairs had to have taken or paid a toll. And oh, look at Seth Rollins. The drop kick, and now has the steel chair again. He beats over Dean Ambrose repeatedly. Dean Ambrose able to take down Seth Rollins, and look at Dean Ambrose here unleashed. And now smashing his head onto that thin padding between this and the concrete. Rake to the eyes again. I don't think Seth Rollins is even going to have eyes at the end of this. DDT. Now this has been all Dean Ambrose thus far. And oh, slamming Seth Rollins into that steel post. Look at that right hook, chop, and caught Seth Rollins with a sling blade. And now Seth Rollins sends Dean Ambrose into the apron of the ring. That's the toughest part. And again into the ring apron. Seth Rollins torturing Dean Ambrose. Picking up that sledgehammer Triple H would have used. Oh, and going to work legs at Dean Ambrose with that sledgehammer. Oh my goodness, a shot right to the ribs. Seth Rollins between the chair shots over and over again on Dean Ambrose. The sledgehammer shots now, throwing him into the apron. This is not looking good for Dean Ambrose, who's just taking punishment. Oh, and right off that ring post, Dean Ambrose's skull bounces. That's a human skull bouncing off a steel ring post. Dean Ambrose, foot to the face of Seth Rollins, now giving Seth Rollins a taste of his own medicine as he sends Rollins into the apron twice now. Good for Dean Ambrose. A third time now Rollins is sent into that apron. Dean Ambrose just looking for punishment in Seth Rollins, who just in return repeatedly sending Seth Rollins into that apron, that time the steel ring post. And Seth Rollins colliding into that ring post. Oh my goodness. Dean Ambrose fixated, hell-bent on beating Seth Rollins within an inch of his life here. Russian leg sweep. These two are determined to take it to the limit. Dean Ambrose trying to compose himself. Reversal, arm drag, and look at this, has Seth Rollins dirty deeds. Dean Ambrose might have it here. 1, 2, kick out by Seth Rollins at the very last second. Dean Ambrose exhausted. Seth Rollins back to a knee. Both men back to their feet. Seth Rollins sending Ambrose into the corner drop kick. And the go behind. Dean Ambrose clubs the back of Seth Rollins, who sends Dean Ambrose off the ropes. Dean Ambrose counters. Seth counters, jawbreaker, and these two are fighting for the momentum, for the offensive attack here, and a headlock. Locked in on Dean Ambrose. Ambrose showing signs of life, escapes that headlock, and a snapmare, Dean Ambrose's own, but a belly button punch from Seth Rollins, sending Dean Ambrose top rope. This is not looking good for Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins meeting Ambrose up there. And a huge back suplex from the top rope. Seth Rollins looking out to the iWWE fans and mocking them. Seth Rollins, what is he thinking here? Brings Dean Ambrose. Oh, wait a second. Seth Rollins using the ropes. 1, 2, is that going to be enough? No, just barely. Dean Ambrose kicks out. Oh, here we go. Tiger suplex. Seth Rollins winded here. Going for a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins watching on now. One, two, and a kick out by Dean Ambrose. Sorry, lost connection there from the headset to your laptops. And wait a second, Dean Ambrose, dirty deeds again, opened Seth Rollins wide up. Dean Ambrose might have it here. 2, 3, Dean Ambrose defeats Seth Rollins. And Dean Ambrose able to make a huge statement to the authority. And that was a close 3 count to Dean Ambrose. And Seth Rollins having a little bit of trouble in this match. Dean Ambrose definitely showed his aggressiveness here tonight, which was definitely needed from the lunatic fringe. The Architect came just shy. That was a nice hangman suplex by Seth Rollins. And Dean Ambrose caught Seth Rollins, who walked right into the dirty deeds. And Dean Ambrose beats Seth Rollins here tonight. As I said, makes a huge statement in the iWWE universe, a huge statement to the Authority, and a huge statement to the iWWE World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H. Dean Ambrose victorious here tonight against his arch rival Seth Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got one more match left here at Backlash, and that is the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship match, the triple threat between Bray Wyatt, Big Show, and Triple H. This triple threat, no disqualification match. Of course, Big Show looking for a world title reign before he laces up his boots, or hangs up his boots. Bray Wyatt looking for his first title here. And Triple H looking to keep the world title in the Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, comes Bray Wyatt, who defeated Seth Rollins, part of the Authority, to advance to this match. Of course, when he faced Triple H, he did not fare very well against the Cerebral Assassin. With Big Show thrown in here, though, it's just another variable. Bray Wyatt may be leaving here world champion tonight. You know Bray Wyatt has got to be ready for this match. Big Show, as we saw on SmackDown, defeated the Triple H, and may very well actually has pretty good odds of walking out of here as the iWWE World Heavyweight Champion. Big Show looking to bring that title home to SmackDown. Big Show, of course, being a pretty big variable, a pretty big obstacle to overcome in a match. Triple H and Bray Wyatt are going to have to work together, I'm sure a lot more than they would like, if they want to take this guy down and make sure he doesn't become world champion. Which just leaves one person left. That is this man, the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H. The King of Kings, the iWWE World Heavyweight Champion, the co-general manager of Raw, along with his wife Stephanie McMahon. If you talk about untouchables in the iWWE, Triple H is ahead of that faction, the Untouchables. Triple H looking to leave Backlash, keeping that title around the waist of himself and keeping that title in the Authority. It's got to get you the Big Show and Bray Wyatt to do so, but not easy feat. Well, Seth Rollins didn't do too well in the matchup before this. Shane McMahon, though, bringing a victory home to the Authority. Can Triple H bring a victory home to the Authority as well? It's all about the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship that is on the line tonight. Bray Wyatt, the Big Show, Triple H, the champion. These three start now, and Bray Wyatt trying to get an upper hand on the champion early. I don't think Wyatt's very happy about what happened this past Monday night on Raw when Triple H defeated Bray Wyatt. And Big Show now trying to make his presence known, but Bray Wyatt has other plans. Bray Wyatt looking to make presence known in this match. Triple H takes Wyatt off the rebound of the ropes, and Big Show, huge backbreaker to Bray Wyatt. And what a clothesline from Big Show, the Giant, faring exactly how you would expect in this match. And what an elbow. Bray Wyatt and a right hook to Triple H. Bray Wyatt now taking command of this match. And oh, what a face buster. Going after Triple H now. Bray Wyatt looking dominant in this match. Triple H, though, attacking that knee. And now Triple H throwing Bray Wyatt into the corner. Now both superstars going after Bray Wyatt. Triple H turning his attention towards the Giant, but the strength is too much. Way to DDT! Triple H, nicely done there. Bray Wyatt taking Triple H and throwing him in the corner. Triple H answers with an elbow. Bray Wyatt, though, still in control, tossing Triple H after. Oh, and Bray Wyatt now dealing with the Big Show, who just throws Bray Wyatt back. And now Bray Wyatt, huge takedown to the Big Show. Triple H leaving the ring here, leaving Bray Wyatt and Big Show to fight it out themselves. That's smart thinking by the champion. Bray Wyatt, Triple H now both leaving the ring, both getting a weapon. Big Show now leaving the ring. We've got a sledgehammer. We've got a ladder. Big Show is grabbing a weapon now as well. Kendo stick. Oh, and Triple H takes Bray Wyatt out with that ladder, using it as a shield first against a sledgehammer, and uses it again on Bray Wyatt. Now looking to beat down Bray Wyatt with the ladder. Oh, and Big Show right behind Triple H, breaking Triple H over his knee. And Big Show brings Triple H underneath that bottom rope. And look at the Big Show, too big to even let both of these superstars phase them. Oh! And look at Bray Wyatt now trying to take the Big Show down. Triple H sends the Big Show over the top rope. And Triple H now, Bray Wyatt going at it in the center of the ring. If there was ever a perfect time, Bray Wyatt now sending Triple H into the corner. And both men unaware, Big Show is back into the ring. Oh my goodness, clothesline to Triple H. Oh, Bray Wyatt trying to handle his own against Big Show and Triple H. Big Show, though, not even being fazed by those punches. And now Bray Wyatt going over the top rope. And Big Show colliding his face on that steel post. Triple H has that Singapore cane, that kendo stick. Now Big Show locking in the submission. Oh! What a shot across the back from Triple H. Oh! Little bit of revenge from the Big Show. Bray Wyatt brings the Big Show face. Oh, what a right hook. Bray Wyatt answers with one of his own. And reverse DDT. Big Show landing on that kendo stick. DDT. And Big Show lands on the kendo stick again. Look at the double team here on the Big Show. Did you expect anything else? Now the double team here on the champion. Big Show. Atomic drop. 7 feet in the air. Reversal from Triple H, sending Bray Wyatt back first on that sledgehammer. And a neck breaker to the Big Show by Triple H. Triple H getting back in the ring. Bray Wyatt, Big Show keep brawling outside here. Bray Wyatt brings Big Show back in the ring now. Triple H back in the ring. Bray Wyatt now back into the ring. Cover now. Will this be enough? Bray Wyatt able to break it up. Big Show counter. Big boot to the face to Triple H. Triple H, though, keeping them offensive, keeping the momentum on his side. Big Show, huge right hand. Oh, we got a steel chair in play. And look at this. Big Show not even going to let Bray Wyatt use that steel chair. Headbutt instead. And now Big Show, I think, is pissed. Working the leg of Bray Wyatt. Now going after Triple H. No, Triple H able to reverse a knee to the face of the Big Show. Now sending Big Show opposite corner. Oh, fist drop from the second rope. And Big Show, that cut's been opened up. That cut that we saw opened up on SmackDown. Boot to the face of Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt attacking both superstars. That steel chair planted right there. Wait a second, Triple H though. DDT! Thought he was going to hit it on the chair. Going for a pin. Big Show right there to break it up. Triple H here. Spine buster to the Giant. Bray Wyatt back to his feet. Same time Triple H is. Bray Wyatt able to get Triple H into the corner. Bray Wyatt has his eyes set on a wounded giant. And again, facebuster. Bray Wyatt, wait a second, Triple H counters into a body splash. Triple H clubs down the Big Show. Bray Wyatt! I think Triple H was looking for a pedigree there on the Big Show. Not today. Instead, Big Show breaking that pin attempt up. Oh, and a spear! Triple H just landed on the steel chair as well. And now Bray Wyatt, 1, 2, kick out by the Big Show. And Bray Wyatt was seconds away from getting his first world title. Triple H moving, I'm surprised. And now Bray Wyatt working on the legs of Big Show. And Triple H has Bray Wyatt hooked. Pedigree! And I think he got it on the steel chair. Going for a pin. Big Show back to his feet. And breaks the pin up at the very last second. Oh, and a right hook. Knockout punch. Big Show. 1, 2. Wait a second. Bray Wyatt with a cover as well. They both did. The referee had to stop the pin. Bray Wyatt, Big Show both had a pin attempt on Triple H. And a backbreaker for Bray Wyatt. Triple H in trouble here. Going for a pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out by Bray Wyatt. And Triple H talking a lot of smack to the Big Show. Runs into Bray Wyatt. Big Show sending the champion over the top rope and to the outside. This is anybody's matchup now. Huge right hand. Oh, and look at Bray Wyatt sending Triple H inside the ring. And Bray Wyatt's got blood on his face. That had to have been from the pedigree on the steel chair. Oh my goodness. And now Big Show 1. Bray Wyatt's able to break up the pin. Oh, right hand, left hand from Bray Wyatt staggers the Giant, but the Giant goes down. Bray Wyatt now going after the game. Back suplex. Bray Wyatt, Big Show back to their feet. And Big Show, oh, huge knee. And a kick to Bray Wyatt. Triple H, the only one not bleeding in this match. A Bulldog brings Big Show face first. And Bray Wyatt able to break the pin up on a 2. Triple H sending Big Show into Bray Wyatt once again. And now, but no, powerbomb I thought was going for it. Triple H, I think, had busted himself open on accident. All 3 men are bleeding in this match now. Oh, and a boot right to the face. Triple H. And now Bray Wyatt sending Triple H into the apron. Of course, that target on the back of Triple H's head again being thrown into that apron. Bray Wyatt again throwing Triple H into that ring apron. That part is tough. And Big Show sending Bray Wyatt into the steel stairs. Big Show now focused on Bray Wyatt. Oh! Triple H, a clothesline, bringing the Giant down. And now Triple H, those steel stairs coming into play here. Looking to tenderize the Giant. Instead, clobbered. Oh, right to the back of the head. The Big Show. Bray Wyatt is out cold out here, ladies and gentlemen. All of these superstars, I don't think they know what to do. And Triple H going high, top rope, and leaps off onto the Big Show. Both men paid the price. And Big Show tossing Bray Wyatt into the ring and DDT. Oh, look at this. Oh, and look at these shots to the face of Bray Wyatt. Now being thrown into the turnbuckle. Triple H. Oh, an elbow. Triple H catches Bray Wyatt. Looking for the Razor's Edge here. Shades of his friend Razor Ramon. No, Bray Wyatt slips behind. And Triple H with a clothesline. Turn around, Triple H, the giant. Oh, headbutt. And now gets thrown across the ring. Big Show turning his attention to Bray Wyatt. Club to the back of the head. Will that be enough? The KO punch, too. May not have been a KO punch. Definitely a club to the back of the head. Just like that again. Triple H sneaking up on the Big Show. Big Show turning his attention to Bray Wyatt, who takes a knee. Triple H now going for a pin. Big Show recovers and breaks the pin up. Big Show now sending Triple H in the corner. Bray Wyatt, reverse DDT on the Big Show. Sister Abigail looking to hit it on the giant. No, Triple H coming to intervene. And that arm being worked on in a right hook. And look at this suplex. Just tosses Triple H onto that steel chair. Remember, Triple H landed on the chair after being speared by the Big Show. Huge backbreaker now from the Big Show to Bray Wyatt, and now just working over Bray Wyatt. Triple H now just getting to his feet, sending Bray Wyatt into Triple H. Bray Wyatt, wait a second, takedown. Big Show and just chokes the life out of him. Oh, that steel chair. Oh, right into the stomach of Bray Wyatt. DDT. And that's got to be it for Bray Wyatt. Triple H doesn't think so. Spine buster. That might be it for Bray Wyatt. Big Show trying to steal a victory here. Triple H able to break up the pin. Oh, what a right hand. Big Show able to capitalize. And knee right to the ribs. And wait a second, Sister Abigail to Big Show from Bray Wyatt. Steel chair. Wait a second, Bray Wyatt has the opportunity to win this, is choosing not to, and that might be the reason if Bray Wyatt doesn't win. Oh my goodness, a boot to the face. Bray Wyatt should have just secured that victory instead, inflicting more pain and punishment. Now going for the pin as Triple H is forced to watch. 2 and a kick out. Bray Wyatt waited too long. Now Triple H, pedigree, hook of the leg, plants Bray Wyatt down. Big Show already up to his feet, saying I have no problem breaking up that pin. And now Big Show, Triple H, actually it's been all Triple H, and a chop drops Big Show. Oh man, that blood is flowing down Bray Wyatt's face. Huge jawbreaker to Big Show. And these guys are all winded. Bray Wyatt trying to steal it, not gonna happen here tonight. Oh, not another steal. Chair, Bray Wyatt escapes just in time, but Triple H following him. Oh my goodness, and drops him. Oh, clothesline, Bray Wyatt. That chair shot, it looks like it didn't even faze him. And you right there on the chair, you can see the blood from Bray Wyatt. Triple H sends, wait a second, Big Show sends Bray Wyatt, or Triple H, repeatedly into that apron. And now, oh, into the steel steps. iWWE title means so much to these guys. These guys are enduring so much punishment here tonight. Bray Wyatt had the chance to have walked out of here and ended this match already. As I said, chose not to. Either that or wanted Triple H to watch as he lost his title to Bray Wyatt. Either way, Bray Wyatt took too long, and Big Show, oh my gosh, Russian leg sweep onto the steps of the Giant. Either way, though, Bray Wyatt taking too long, and Big Show was able to kick out of a Sister Abigail on the steel steps. Oh, and back into those steel steps. Bray Wyatt sends Triple H. And now, Big Show stumbling a little bit here. And Triple H sending Bray Wyatt further down. Triple H turns his attention to Big Show. And oh, look at the strength there of the Big Show. Big Show now bringing the world champion into the ring. And what a kick to the head. Now we got all three men inside the ring. And look at that one-arm spine buster by Bray Wyatt. Big Show now elbow dazed Bray Wyatt here. And look at this. Last call. Just manhandling Bray Wyatt. And Big Show wiping off some blood from his face here. Putting the boots to Bray Wyatt. Oh, and here we go, looking for the end of this match. Triple H is still down, ladies and gentlemen. And Big Show has knocked Bray Wyatt out. Triple H still down. 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. The Big Show has captured the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Bray Wyatt here. And what a phenomenal main event here. My goodness, that was the spear. Triple H landing shoulder first on that chair. I think Triple H may have been hurt here in this match. The reason why he was down so long towards the end there. And look here, Bray Wyatt taking the DDT on this chair, followed by a shot to the ribs. And spinebuster right there. Triple H to Bray Wyatt. And look, Triple H down here for an excessive amount of time. Not even showing signs of life here. And Big Show cocks that fist right into Bray Wyatt. Big Show has brought the iWWE World. And look at Triple H here, barely showing signs of life. And right here, Big Show being awarded the iWWE World Heavyweight Championship. And the Big Show very happy here. Of course, as I've been saying, nearing the end of his career, finally captures the big one once again. Congratulations, Big Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Backlash has been one hell of a pay-per-view. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Until next time, have a great rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen.